Good morning, geometry students. It's Miss Nelson. It's Friday, June the 5th, and this is officially our last assignment that's going to be graded. There's going to be some optional stuff starting next week for extra credit. And, so I figured we're going to do a Castle Learning. So I'm just going to give you some hints here before you do your Castle Learning. So watch this all the way through. The other reason to watch this all the way through is that, there's going to be 2 secret phrases I'm going to put in this video. So if you get them both, I'm going to automatically give you a 100 on this Castle Learning assignment. So no matter how you do one way or another. So make sure you watch the whole thing. There's going to be some hints here. So let's do this. So number 1. We've got an altitude. So remember, an altitude is basically like an airplane. So think about 90 degrees for the altitude, okay? That's sort of the hint, okay? For number 2, we have similar triangles. Okay, so we're gonna set up, we have this big triangle and the little triangle. So we're gonna set up the proportion of 230 over 120. So that's the hypotenuse to the bottom of the little right triangle. And then I want this whole hypotenuse of the big triangle. So if I add those two together, I get 315 over, and they're trying to find, this is x. So that is x goes right there, okay? So that's the proportion you should use for that, okay? I'll let you do number 3, remember dilation factor. I would maybe draw 2 triangles. You know, if this is 1, 2, and 3, it could even be a right triangle. And then I dilate it by a scale factor of 3, then this would be 3, 6, and 9. Maybe that'll help you answer that question. Okay. The next one, they want a line that is parallel to this that goes through P. So if I want to be parallel, I find the slope of this line. So if I just find 2 points, if I go down 2 and over 1, 2, 3, so it looks like the slope is negative 2/3. So it's got to be one of these two right here, negative 2/3, and it has to go through point P. So I've got 1, 2, 3, up 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, up 1, 2. So it's got to go through that point right there. What's that point right there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 5. So actually, number 4 is choice 1. So there's your hint. Oh, first key phrase is quarantine sucks. So there's your first key phrase for your automatic 100 on this last assignment. Okay, number 5, we've got the angle R is 124. So that guy is 124. And if this is a parallelogram, that makes this 124 right there. And then they're also saying that AF is equal to DF. So AF is equal to DF. So if this is 124, I have to do 180 minus it. So that's 56. So this is 56, right? That's a linear pair. And these have to be equal because those are equal. And then they want this angle right here. So I would add these two and subtract from 180. So that gives you that. 6 and 7 should be self-explanatory. For number 8, the proportion you should use for number 8 is 9 over 14. So that would be little to big equals little. So that'd be 9.2 over the whole length, which is what they want. They want AC. They want this whole length from here to here. So that would be over X. So that's your proportion for number 8. So cross multiply. Number 9, you're going to do 360 degrees divided by 45. That'll help you with that one. Okay. And, the other key phrases, my dogs' names are Miller and Gunner. And number 10, we want to be perpendicular to this line right here. So let's get y by itself. So we got minus 2x, we got negative y, equals negative 2x plus 7. But we got to get rid of the negatives, so we got to divide through by that negative and the y. So we get y equals 2x minus 7. So now we want to be not parallel, we want to be perpendicular to that. So we have to flip that over and negate it. So if I take 2, which is 2 over 1, I flip it over, I get negative 1/2. The one that has negative 1/2 is choice 1. So that one's answered for you, okay? So that's it. I want you to go on and do Castle Learning number 9. You've got some hints. I actually did a couple for you, but if you, I'm going to set it up as an assignment in in Google Classroom, so you can submit the 2 secret phrases, and we'll go from there. Starting next week, we'll have the enrichment stuff, and I'll talk more about that, but today is the last required graded assignment. Everything else from after today, starting for the next 2 weeks, next week is going to be extra credit. But make sure that you got all your assignments handed in before you start doing the extra credit. Okay. All right. I miss you guys all. It's been a crazy couple of months. Didn't really go as planned, but we made it through. We're going to make it through to the end. So I miss all of you guys day to day. And you guys have been awesome. So, all right. Have a, good rest of the year. The last day for grades is going to be Wednesday, June 17th. So keep that in mind. So anything that you got to hand in has got to be in before then. Okay? So you guys rock, all of you. Okay? And I miss y'all.